Video, we're going to take up one more model, how to create this model using Fusion software. So to do that, first I will go for Fusion software, click on part design and make it as hybrid and say convert. This is if you're having the latest Fusion software, then we have to adapt this particular step. Now I'll go for sketch, click on the top surface. Okay. Now I will create a rectangle of 300 by 600. So I'll just go for rectangle. Take a rectangle with three center point rectangle. You just click over here and give the dimension as 600 here. And then I go for fit. Okay. Now I'll give this dimension as 300. Okay. Give this dimension as 300 and enter. Then you just go to finish sketch and go to 3D. And here go to extrude. Select this dimension as 225. So this is the first thing what I need to create. That is this one. Once you do that, now I'm going to create a sketch of 300 square on this top surface. So to do that, I will go for sketch, click on this top surface of this model and go to rectangle, select this point and then draw a rectangle of any length. Now I will go for constraint, take equal constraint, you select between these two now. So automatically that 300 you will be able to get because this is already 300. So I'm making this dimension also 300. Once you go for this, then you go for finish sketch. And again, you go to construct, go to offset plane, click on this plane and give the distance as 450 from the bottom or it is 225 from the top surface. You just give, since you are going along the direction of the arrowhead, you click on 225 and you can see exactly this distance is 225 from the top surface. And then you just click on OK. Now you go to the sketch, click on the top surface again, where we have created the offset plane. Then go to rectangle, uh, go to rectangle, take 2 point rectangle and take some arbitrary point and then create this rectangle. Now you go for project or you can do it directly also if it's not required to have the projection because it's already I have a tip point here and I have a tip point here. So that will be automatically it will go to be considered. So the moment when you click on this and say OK, so already the edges are created like the one what you can see here, like this. Okay, then go to dimension. You click between these two and give the dimension as 50 because that is where, because it is at the center. You can see this is 200 mm. So this is 300. If you want to keep it at the center, it will be on all the sides, it will going to be 50-50. So to do that, now I have taken this dimension and you give this dimension to be 50. So automatically all other dimensions will be considered. If you want to measure between these two, that is also 50. Sorry, you want to know. Here, since I have not considered as a square, so that is the reason why I'm not able to get it. So again, I will give this dimension as 200. Okay. Once you do that, now all the sides are constrained along with the dimensions. Then go to finish sketch. Now you go to create and go to loft. Click on this and also on this profile. Okay. And say okay now. So once you do that, now we have the model. Then I need to create this hole which is of diameter 100 to a depth of 150. So we'll go for create our hole. Click on this face. Okay. Then you create the diameter of the hole as 100. So you take this dimension as 100. Okay. Then you go to flat. Okay. Distance is give the distance as 150 and I will go for simple. And similarly, hole type is also simple. You go for flat. And here you take the dimension as depth as 150. Okay. Then you go to the reference. You select this reference. Since what is the whole dimension? It is exactly at the center. So from this reference, you will go to get it as 100, correct? So it is from here. What he has given the dimension is 100. Similarly, on the other dimension also, I need to select. You go to select and click on this face of this and you make this also 100. So when you look from the top view, you can see where exactly that point is. It's at the center. Then you just click on OK. So once you do that, you will be getting this particular drawing. Once you get this, now I will, is there any other process is to be completed? No, all the operations have been done. Then again, I go for save. You just cancel it. I will go for appearance and you come down to green and click on this and say close. Once you do that, you just go to save and take this model number 8. Okay. So you just go to save, click on model number 8, model 8. Okay. And click on save. Then once you save this, now we'll go for creating the drawing. So I will go for design, then click on design, click on drawing, come down to from design, and now you go for A3. Okay, you just click on this 420 by 297 and say okay. Now we have the 1:10. You can I make it 1:2? Let us see how it's too big, so it's not possible. So then I want to go for 1:4. Can I do that? Yes, I think so. But to be on the safer side, we will go for scale 1:5. Yes, take this and give this as the front view. Once you do that and say OK. Now again, you go to the projected view, click on this and you take it to the top view. And similarly, this one is on this side. And now this portion is at here. And click on enter. Now, if you don't want the nameplate, you just click on delete it so that you will be able to accommodate this easily. So similarly, what I can do is you just double click on this and give it as the shaded portion and say close OK. Now, once you do that, now we will go for the dimensions. So you go to the linear dimension between this point and this point. It is 600. Yes. Similarly, from here to here, it is 225. And then from here to here, it is 450. Okay. Then here, I want this dimension, which is 300. Then the height is given. You take this dimension that is from here to here, which is 150. Then you come down to the top view. You just go to dimension, go to linear dimension between these two. So it will be 300. Similarly, between these two, it is 200. Then you go to dimension and go for the diameter symbol or the diameter dimension. And you just click over this and you keep it here. So then you go to the center. You just between these two, you create a center line, and also between these two, you create the center line. So this is how you will be able to create this particular model using the Fusion software. Now I'll go for click on save and you take model 8 drawing to save. You just click on save. So once you do that, now this model has been saved. So this is how you will be able to create this particular model. That is the one what we have seen here, created by using this Fusion software. Thank you.